What's up, everybody? It is what? Today's Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. I know I've been gone for a while. I've just been going through some shit, dude. Honestly, man. And I know it's not an excuse not to produce anything. I know I've been gone. It's been almost a week now. Hope everything's been going alright. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just haven't been there. We know what's been going on. We've talked about it on the podcast plenty of times now. Just like I don't know, man. Trying I don't know. It's kind of even fucked me even more over because I haven't been doing anything. I haven't I just haven't had the motivation to do anything. And today I was like, you know what? Fuck, I haven't done a podcast in a while. I've recorded a couple things on my new game. I got a game capture now for my streams. I haven't streamed it on it, but I've captured a couple things. Try to work on my GoPro a little bit. Man, I really haven't done much. I had that date Friday. It was alright. I wouldn't call it a day. I wouldn't call it a day. It was just like a hangout. I was hanging out with an old friend from high school. She is in the military now, so she is serving our country. Shout out to all the people who do serve our country. Probably wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. But I was talking to people who've been in the military, and they hate. I wouldn't say they hate it, but they don't know what to say whenever someone tells them, "Hey, thank you for your service." No one they don't really because it's not like they're doing it just for you. It's just like another job for them. It's like another basic job for normal people, but people who don't serve, they kind of if you serve a country, that's a great thing, and I do think that they should be recognized. I do support the troops, but like I said, man, I really haven't done much. I hung out with that person on Friday. Saturday, I went to the Reds and Cardinals game with a couple of my friends. Some of you guys do know that I post on social media that I went. I went to the Reds and Cardinals game. I saw the fight. It was awesome. I've never seen a fight in baseball in real life, in person, and so it was pretty cool to watch. The Reds beat the Cardinals. The Reds are doing really good. They've won 5 in a row now. Yeah, they just swept the Pirates. Yeah, we're 5-1. We started off horribly. We got killed opening day against the Cardinals. Sucked, and then we beat them Saturday and Sunday, and then we just won Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday against the Pirates. So good to know that my Reds off a good start. Hopefully we can. See, this is how it goes every year for being a Reds fan. Reds got so much hope at the beginning of the year. So much. We do so good. We're rocking. We get off to a great start. June hits, and it's just it just fucking shit just falls apart. It's every year. So I'm just hoping that we, we keep this thing going for a while. I thought we'd be a little bit down here because our pitching, but it looks like our pitching's got even better without Trevor Bauer, which is a little bit of a shock. But yeah, I was when we were watching. I took 2 of my friends. Took my friend Christian and my friend Zach. I call my friend the damn near my brother. We're family now. We've been best friends since 7th grade, 6th grade. But I took them. It was Zach's first MLB game. He doesn't really know much about baseball. But yeah, I thought the fight was nice. Kind of send the message hey, the Reds are here. We're not here to back down or anything like that. But I've always known the Cardinals and Reds. We've always hated each other. It's just ever since the Brandon Phillips thing when he came out and said he doesn't like the Red or doesn't like the Cardinals as an organization, And the next day they get into huge brawl on Sunday Night Baseball with Yanni and Molina. And then, whenever, for you who don't know, so what all sparked the fight was Nick Castellanos, a right fielder for the Reds, got beamed in the ribs. Do I think it was intentional? No. You can just tell by the pitcher's demeanor that it was intentional. I mean, the pitch location was low and inside, and it just missed up and inside. But, as a pitcher, how you're professional, how the hell do you miss that bad? And I don't think, Nick, he didn't take any offense, so he handled it very well. From a fan's perspective, I thought he was, before I went back and watched what he was actually doing, from my perspective, it looked like he was, trying to ask if he wanted the ball back, in an aggressive way, but when you look at it, he was just asking, hey, do you want this ball back? You don't need to switch it out or anything like that. He didn't take any offense to it. Inning continues on. There's 2 outs in I think it's bottom of the 4th. Well, he eventually gets all the way around the third base. I think from a base hit from Moustakis, I believe, or somebody, and then pass ball. No, who would have been that? That would have been Joey Votto hit it. Yeah, Joey Votto would have hit him around to third base, and then Moustakis comes up, and then a wild pitch, and Castellanos stole home. Call it safe. He flexed in front of the pitcher. That just that sends another team off the wrong way, especially in a divisional rivalry, especially Reds versus Cardinals. And so then they got to a little skirmish, and it was kind of pushing and shoving, yelling at each other. Really wasn't much. And then they Arenado came in and just started yelling, pointing fingers, whatever, being the typical, bitch he is. Not a big Arenado fan, not too big of one. But then kind of caused more scenes, and then Castellanos eventually got ejected. There was another fight, whenever the bullpens were splitting, going back to their representative bullpen, Suarez for the Reds came over and was trying to make peace with the Cardinals, playing hey, let's stop chirping. Well, out of nowhere, Suarez just gets shoved, blindsided. And so that's what some people don't even know. They didn't even know. Some people didn't know there was a second fight. I mean, it wasn't as big as the fight as the first one, obviously, but yeah, now in the right behind second base, we just see just another big old fight. Well, not even fight, but just a lot of shoving and talking. That the bottom of the 4th inning lasted a good hour. Felt like it just going on forever. But it was a great time. I had a great time with my friends. Kind of a little vacation, really. I know last week I didn't do much, and I haven't really done much this week. Podcast, I'm hopefully trying to get back on my track. Hopefully maybe I can get you guys a Saturday episode or something. I don't know. Maybe we get some GoPro action, put out a YouTube video or something. I don't know. We'll see. I work a full-time job. I work easily almost 50 hours a week. Easily. And so it's kind of hard to balance time. So if I want to do something, I got to lose some sleep, and then, but I'm not trying to be an excuse or anything. I know you guys love when I upload videos, and I love when you guys support and be hey, I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, because I don't know, man. But other news over the weekend, besides baseball, I'm glad baseball is finally back. I saw, just speaking of another baseball thing, the Texas Rangers had 40,000 freaking fans in their stadium. That's awesome. And I imagine they still have to wear a mask. I don't know. Texas, I don't know if they have a mask mandate. I don't know. I know Indiana just dropped theirs today, or no, yesterday. I don't know, 40,000 fans. That's a packed house. I don't know who's a Rangers fan, but I think a lot of those people just went just because it's full capacity. I think it was like 50% capacity at the Reds game, or a little less than 50%, but it felt packed. I mean, they had like things on the seats where you like this row's blocked off for or for social distancing and all that. But it was nice just to get back into the stadium, you know, enjoy a nice baseball game. Wasn't too cold, wasn't too hot. It was just nice, and it really relaxing. Um, Drinks, I forgot. I mean, I haven't been to a ballpark in forever. I forgot how damn expensive shit is, man. $9.50 for a souvenir cup, which me and my friends thought that we can get refills on, but because of COVID, we cannot. You can't get a drink. So kind of wasted $9.50 there. But who cares? Like, I mean, my bank account cares, but be all right. Um. Oh, other news. I saw that. Um. I watched the Gonzaga. I caught when I got back home. We dropped off Zach, so me and Christian came back home, and we caught the ending of the UCLA and Gonzaga game, which was a great game. Shout out to UCLA, man. Sorry I never picked you guys for winning anything in the bracket. Sorry, didn't expect you guys to. Didn't expect you guys to win against Michigan State. But hey, it's March Madness. Anything can happen. They made it from the first four out to the final four. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Pac-12 in general. Really, like a lot of teams, I didn't expect like USC to make it far, or Oregon State to make it pretty far. Oregon to upset. I mean, I picked Oregon to upset Iowa in a couple brackets. But like, shout out to the Big Ten just fucking sucked. We sucked this year in March. Absolutely horrible. And there was like 3 or 4 teams down in the first 2 rounds. Yeah, tough to beat a Big Ten. But shout out to the Pac-12, man. But back to the UCLA and Gonzaga game. Yeah, I thought I was like, man, UCLA, they're actually gonna pull this off, and then they sent it to overtime. They shouldn't have gone to overtime, I think, because that guy should have just stopped and just showed a floater. He had the 2 defenders beat. He just had 1 defender with like 2 or 3 seconds left. He just shoot it up there, put a little floater, you win, and you go into the national championship. But they have it that way, and then they got in overtime, got a layup last couple seconds, and then Jalen Suggs hit that shot. That was a great shot. I mean, it's not a great shot, but like people nowadays you practice those. The range is just expanding. We can thank Steph Curry for that. But what UCLA didn't do, man, they didn't stop. Whenever there's so much time left, man, you got to stop the ball. You don't want him. Even if he still gets a shot up, you don't want him to make it. That close for a shot. But he made it. Good shot. I'm not a big Jalen Suggs fan, but I know he's good. I'm not gonna just sit here and say he's not good. But yeah, whenever there's like 4 or 5 seconds left, man, you gotta stop that ball somewhere before half court. Typically, that would be the thing the thing to do. Stop the ball like half court. Don't want to put up a big old prayer. And then Baylor ran away with Houston in the other game. Really wasn't much. I'm sorry if you guys heard my neighbors. They got kids. But and then the national championship, I had a feeling Baylor would just run away, just off the way Gonzaga played UCLA. I was like, yeah, Baylor, like they have the guards to defend Jalen Suggs, and they got a couple good big men to guard Timmy, which Timmy's a fucking beast, man. Get the dog for real. Like, I don't know if he's gonna leave for the draft or not, but he's good. But Baylor offense is just like, and that's the thing is by Gonzaga is I don't think they're ever gonna go. I don't think they're ever gonna win, championship in the near future is because like they don't play anybody. Their best competitions like I don't know like St. Mary's. They play like Pepperdine and all that crap. Like like Baylor, they play Kansas, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, Texas, Texas Tech. They're playing teams like all these other big conferences. They're playing good teams every single year, and so I think like I don't know. I don't know if Gonzaga should go to like a bigger conference, but they can't. They don't have a football team. Well, they don't have a Division 1 football team. They have a Division 2, and so that's the kind of thing that sucks. I was talking about with my boss at work yesterday. But I don't know. So then Baylor ran away, kind of with Gonzaga could have closed towards the end of halftime, but then Baylor just ran away with it again. So shout out to Baylor for winning the national championship. IU's streak of being the last undefeated team still continues on. That's about it for college basketball. Saw that UConn lost in the women's to Arizona, team that beat IU, women's team. But then they lost to Stanford, I believe, in the championship game, which sucks. But I don't know. It's always rare for UConn to lose. But every team can beat on any given night. No matter what sport it is, man. NBA things. I saw that Joel Embiid is back. He just destroyed the Celtics last night. Celtics are bad, man. Well, they're not like as good as they used to be. Does that make sense? The Reds won 11-4. Jesus. And NBA. Here we go. Just go over some scores from last night, and then predict some scores for today. Go to NFL. Got some news over there as well. So the Bulls won 113-97, which makes your record 21-28, which surprisingly can get us into the fucking playoffs. If we just keep winning, if we go on a big win streak here. Hawks. They won 123-107 with the Pelicans. The Hawks set an NBA record for going 11 for 11 from 3 in a quarter. Damn. 76ers beat the Celtics 106-96. Joel Embiid had 35-6-1. Tatum had 24-4. I like Tatum, man. He's so smooth. Like offense-wise, man, like he's just so damn good. Lakers and Raptors. Lakers won 110-101. So OG Anunoby flipped over Dennis Schroeder for whatever reason. I don't know. So then he got ejected alongside Montrezl Harrell. I've never seen OG Anunoby be aggressive, man. I was like, some friend was like, you see OG get into a fight? And I was like, OG Anunoby? He's like, yeah. I was like, nope. Just don't hear from him. He's the guy, IU kid. He's good at IU too. Grizzlies, Heat. 124-112, Grizzlies win. Dylan Brooks had 28 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Bam had 18, 10, and 10. Excuse me. Nuggets and Pistons. Nuggets won 134-119. Jeremiah Grant had 29 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And then Jokic had 27 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. The Warriors beat the Bucks last night, 122-121. Curry dropped 41 in his. They say Curry drops 41 and Warriors much need a win. I believe so. They're 24-27. Yeah, Curry had 41 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Middleton had 28 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. And in the last game of the night, Trailblazers and Clippers. Clippers won 133-116. McCollum had 24 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. And Paul George had 36 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. that does wrap for last night's games, and we'll just go quick prediction for tonight's games. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games here tonight. Timberwolves, Pacers. I think the Pacers get back on the right track and they beat the Timberwolves. Wizards and Magic. I'm gonna go with the Magic here. No, actually I'm gonna go with the Wizards. What's the Westbrook's playing out of his fucking mind right now? Oh, it's so weird seeing Wendell Carter be on the Magic. Ugh. Knicks and Celtics. I'm gonna go with the Knicks here. Pelicans and Nets. I think the Nets win that one. KD's supposed to be coming back this week sometime, which that means rest in peace to the league. They've already got Kyrie back. Harden's gonna be back soon. They've got Marcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin. So it's not even fair, to be honest. Grizzlies, Hawks. I think the Hawks win this one. They keep the streak going. Mavericks and Rockets. I think the Mavericks win this one easily. Hornets and Thunder. Gonna go with the Thunder. And then Spurs and Nuggets. Gonna go with the Nuggets and a good one. And last game tonight, Jazz and Suns. Suns are pretty much locked in as a 2 seed. Well, not 2 seed, but they're pretty much locked in for a playoff spot this year. So that means we would finally see Devin Booker in a playoff game. I think he's just gonna. I saw TikTok and I totally agree. I think he's gonna go ham in the playoffs. You know, they went 8-0 in the bubble last year and still didn't make the playoffs. So I think he's gonna come out and try to prove something. But I think they'll win this one against the Jazz and a good one. Top 2 seeds in the West. So we'll see how that goes. All right. And then NFL, there's some news in the NFL world. The Bengals ran Giovanni Bernard. Rip. I love using Giovanni Bernard in Madden, dude. That dude was so fucking quick. Just quick juke move. Gone. See ya. Oh, we got some news here, right? Yeah, the 49. We talked about the 49ers getting the top, or the third pick in the draft, right? Yeah. Other big news. The Falcons are opening up to trading the number 4 pick in the draft. I know the options for the number 3 pick in the draft is Trey Lance, Mac Jones, and Justin Fields for the 49ers job. I don't know who I'd pick. I'd probably pick Justin Fields. People have been saying that Justin Fields is like not a good leader. Like you always say, like heard a source saying like he's the last one into practice and he's the first one out. That's not really a good thing to be a leader, but I like just watching the way he plays at Ohio State and like how many times he got hit, he came back, you know, he wanted to win. You know, he got hurt, he hurt his knee a couple of times, so he came back and, you know, gave it his all. Watching that just doesn't prove and doesn't like give me, oh, he's really a bad leader vibes. Like I think Justin Fields is a fucking dog. Honestly, I think he's a fucking dog. And so I don't know. Other big news. So yeah, if I was a 49ers, I'd probably take Justin Fields, honestly. And I think he'll be really fucking good. He'll be better than Jimmy G, that's for damn sure. Guy's butt cheeks. But other big news, really big news. Sam Darnold is on the way to Carolina now. Well, he's in Carolina now, which good for them. I thought Carolina was really going to go after Deshaun Watson. Apparently not. He's now apparently now they're going for Sam Darnold. They got him for like a couple picks too, so that's a steal for the Panthers. I think Sam Darnold he's good. Him and CMC will do really good out there. They get a couple good wide receivers, man. And you know, I hate to say it as a Saints fan, Panthers they're looking pretty good. Hate that we gotta play them 2 times a year now, but Really, besides that, the draft's coming up soon, yeah, like April something. When is it? When is it? When is it? Dude, I forget. I know we've looked this up before. Yeah, I told you I have day 21. Yeah, it starts. Oh, it would be nice if they told me. There we go. Nope, nope, not that. Fudge. Just tell me the date, man. The date. The date. Okay, April 29th. There we go. You think if you looked it up on Google, the date for the draft, they would just give you a date. No, you gotta actually go to a website and figure it out for yourself. Pieces of shit. I saw that the Packers will not build around Aaron Rodgers, which it's a shame, honestly, because he's done what hasn't he done for Green Bay? He's brought them a championship. He's took them to the playoffs year in and year out. He has all these stupid records in the Green Bay history. Just give him a good wide receiver or two. Like Devontae Adams is great. We might get another one or a couple other decent ones. Yeah, just give him something. Help this man. For real. Yeah, that really does cover it up for NFL, man. It really kind of covers up for the day, honestly. I know about a 30-minute episode, typical 30 minutes. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. Just been going through, I need to take a break for a little bit. Kind of did last week, but just haven't felt motivated, man. But I'm just today I was I gotta stop being lazy. I gotta get back to what I need to do. I know there's people out there that want to listen to my show, and I don't want to let them down. I know it might be just 5 people, and one of those people might be my grandma. Literally, it might be my grandma. But whoever watches, man, I appreciate it wholeheartedly. But yeah, I guess that does it for today. Hopefully, we get back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thriving Thursday. I gotta go to my little sister's. My little sister has her first soccer game this year or today, so I'll be going to watch that. Not a big soccer person, but I understand what the hell's going on for the most part. It's just little league softball. I don't know, but hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Be a great person today. Be a better person tomorrow. Go get the bread. Treat others like you would like to be treated. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.